Harris's critics sound off after VP is endorsed by IRS affiliated union. Get ready to be taxed to death. That's right. You know it's bad when the IRS endorses you, and you think that's a good thing. I can't. She actually believed that that's a good thing to be endorsed by the IRS. People, the most number one hated entity in government, endorses you. These are the people that come take your money. It's pretty funny. Then just like I said, I told you that she was gonna raise everyone taxes. That means more revenue for the IRS, more money for them. Of course, they would endorse her. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna show what some of the critics have to say about it, which is hilarious. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account as well. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Fox News from Gabriel Hayes, and he reports that social media users warned that a major IRS-affiliated union's recent endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris is a serious red flag. Of course it is. The National Treasury Employees Union, a union that represents various federal agents, including those of the Internal Revenue Service, put out a statement this week praising Harris for increasing the IRS's budget. That's right. And endorsing her for president. Remember, because of her, they're taxing tips, and then at the same time she's going around saying, "Oh, I want to get rid of the taxing of the tips." You're the whole reason why they're taxing the tips now. I mean, this is just nonsense. This is crazy. I don't know why anyone would believe anything that she's saying, because she's basically saying everything that she's been for since she's been in office, since she's been in government, that she's against now. And again, no one believes her though. But ex-users saw it as more proof she should get nowhere near the White House. Quote, the IRS agents union just endorsed Kamala Harris. That should tell you all what her plans are for us. Get ready to be taxed to death. Y'all know what I call it, taxed to oblivion. This goes on to say, vote Trump. Conservative commentator Joey Manarino announced on X on Saturday morning. Here's the tweet here. The NTEU explained its reason for endorsing Harris in a Wednesday press release, stating that the Biden-Harris administration, quote, also delivered agency budgets that provided federal employees with additional staffing and resources, including significant new investments to rebuild the IRS under the Inflation Reduction Act. Remember that? The 80,000 IRS agents that that the bill had in there. And she was the tying vote. She broke the tie. She broke the tie for the so-called Inflation Reduction Act. So this is Kamala Harris. This is the reason why you got IRS agents on your ass. It's because of her. But NTEU, the national president Doreen Greenwald, was quoted in the statement saying, quote, when it comes to treating federal employees with respect, valuing their service, and investing in their work, Kamala Harris is the clear choice. She shares our values and our commitment to making sure that the federal government works for all the Americans. She's making sure that the government comes and take all your money. And so that's why we are endorsing her, is basically what she's saying. But as pointed by the Media Research Center, the Biden-Harris endorsed Inflation Reduction Act increased the IRS budget by $80 billion over the course of 10 years, an expansion that will enable it to hire 87,000 more agents. So who do you think those agents are going for? They're not going after the super rich, because the super rich are protected. They know all the loopholes. They hire people to find these loopholes. So the IRS really can't touch these people. It's to go after you and me. It's to go after the average American. That's what those 87 agents are for. Well, Fox News contributor Jason Chavez warned of the Biden-Harris administration's further plans to expand the IRS, writing in a September Fox News op-ed, quote, now the Biden-Harris administration's 2025 budget proposal calls for an additional $104 billion for the IRS. No wonder they love her so much. She's handing them money. That's 8 times the annual budget, just 2 years after Congress appropriated an amount that was 7 times the agency's annual budget. What is going on here? Well, we all know what's going on here. They're going after our money. They want every single penny in any type of transfer, any type of money. Someone PayPal you, someone Vimeo you. The government want that cut. Well, ex-users saw the IRS endorsement as a bad sign. Of course, conservative digital strategist Greg Price wrote, quote, "If the IRS, the FBI, Wall Street, Iran, Putin, the military-industrial complex, the New York Times, Iran," he said twice, 100 former McCain interns, and Dick Cheney all want one candidate to win, for the love of God, vote for the other one. Man, like, these are institutions that most people are against. since when the people are been for the IRS and them taking your money? Since when? And Putin and Iran. I mean, that's a great post there. The commentator and podcast host Comfortably Smug blasted the Harris campaign for proudly brandishing the endorsement, posting, quote, "The fact that the IRS is unionized is horrific, let alone that Kamala Harris thinks their endorsement is a good thing." Facts. Why did she think that's a good thing? Prominent libertarian ex-account Being Libertarian wrote, quote, "All the worst people in the world are endorsing Kamala. Weird." Ex-count, the red-headed libertarian, asked, quote, "Was Satan not available?" Conservative podcast duo the Hodge twins wrote, quote, "IRS agents endorsed Kamala and added multiple red flag emojis." They're not showing that one. The Harris campaign did not immediately reply, of course, to Fox Digital's request for comment. But it is crazy that they think that is a good thing to be endorsed by the number one hated government entity in our country. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.